Alright, so 5 things I hate about my supercharged M3. Let's get this shit rolling. Number 1, cold start. The cold start on this car is insane. It's straight pipe. That's my own fault for making it that loud. The supercharger doesn't make it loud if you're running OEM exhaust and OEM cats. You're still having a louder sound. I'll play a little clip right here. As you see, it's super fucking annoying. I'm just gonna shut this off for now. This is stupid shit. Alright, let's see, the second thing that's super annoying, and this is just any modified car, is that everyone wants to sit there and try to race you when you're on the freeway rolling. You're getting people pull up next to you and ride with you for like 5 minutes. They'll just sit there and like rev their engine. So that's super annoying. It's just sometimes you get these aggressive ass teenagers or whatever they are, and they're a piece of shit, whatever it is, and they just want to sit there and try to race. And then when I actually do race them and smoke the shit out of them, and that's that. So everyone wants to race you, super annoying, which is going to lead into our third annoying thing about having a supercharged car, is the tickets and speeding. Personally, I haven't got that many tickets. I've had 1 ticket during ownership. The radar didn't get him. He's smart. The cops are getting really smart now with the radars. They know that we have a radar detector, so what they're doing is they're not pulling the trigger until you're right in front of them. So they're not leaving it on. If they're leaving it on, then you're going to get some of the K-bands, the radar bouncing off other cars, and you might pick up a little signal. So they're getting smart like that. That's how he got me. It was like a 10 over in a construction. It was like a $200 fine. I just sent the lawyer to take care of it. I don't want to deal with that shit. Also, to go with the ticket. Oh yeah, another thing. They don't only use K-band on the radars. They use laser. Depends what state you're in. In Nevada, I guess it's very expensive for the police to upgrade their guns, to upgrade every single car to laser. So I don't really see laser alerts here in Nevada at all. I only see K-band alerts. When I go to California, I see laser alerts. If they get you on laser, you're screwed. You aren't bouncing off shit. You're not protecting yourself at all. So that's an annoying thing, which is going to bring me into, with the tickets and the speeding, the car is, as you know, with BMWs, if you do own one, any of the specific M Performance or even Mercedes-Benz, any of the higher performance, very comfortable luxury cars, is they get up to speeds so fast that like 100 miles an hour feels like 50 miles an hour in a regular car. So the issue with that is you're driving around and you're basically already going 100 miles an hour, and you don't even know it. You think it just feels so comfortable. Everything, you don't have the wind or anything. They have a lot of sound deadening, and they take care of that. So you don't really feel the speeds, which means you're speeding. So that's an issue. You got to keep that under control. Fourth thing is going to be, can't really get the full use of the power of the supercharger on the street. What I mean by this is, this car pulls so hard through, like, when you start hitting your top end speed, like 100 plus, it's insane how fast it's like accelerating a regular car 0 to 60. The best way I'd say it is, it feels like driving 0 to 60 in a regular car, but you're going actually a 100 to 160. It's like the same acceleration. It's effortless to get up to those speeds, which on a regular car, it's or even a regular sports car, you're not. Once you get over 100, you're kind of you start feeling like, oh shit. Like with having the supercharger, you're just I'm not even getting full use out of it, because you want to be able to go into those higher speeds. Now that's not really necessary, as you could, what about first gear? Well, first gear is not even usable if you're not running on some good tires on one of these kits. You're basically just burning rubber all the way through third. So kind of a pain in the ass, but that's what happens when you got the extra power on tap. And the fifth thing is we're going to talk about is the O2 sensors. You basically blow them out a lot on supercharged cars. It's you're running an OEM sensor, and you have increased heat and increased power, so the sensor's not developed or designed to handle that, so they're just dying very quick. I'm not sure the actual life expectancy on sensors, but I've already cycled through them. In 7 months, I've already shot them out, so I just replaced them. If the sensors do go and you're supercharged and you don't replace them, you probably will blow your engine, just because the air-fuel ratios are wrong, and it needs to have that information in order to handle what's going on with the engine. The manual of ESS tuning specifically says, if you do blow out an O2 sensor, or you're seeing any codes, do not drive the car. Replace the sensor as soon as possible. So that's like the 5 worst things about being supercharged. Livable, not really anything that's bad. The worst thing would be the cold starts, in my opinion. It's just really annoying if you live in a quiet neighborhood. If I had a house that was, on its own piece of land, secluded from a residential neighborhood, fuck yeah, make it louder is what I would do. But the other people are the ones that are going to be the pain in your ass, as some of you know. So that's pretty much it, and I'll follow this up with 5 things I love about the supercharger, and that's it. Catch you guys later. Let me know if you guys are supercharged, what you hate or like, and there you go.